What is your name and age?
I'm Nicolas Popescu, 73 years old.
Where were you born?
I was born in Romania when Romania was a free country.
Tell us about your homeland briefly.
Romania, it's an old country, was one of the first civilizations in Europe. We were part of the Roman Empire, so that's why our name is Roman, Romania, and the language is a Romantic language. The land has everything: mountains, rivers, forest, sea, and gold and platinum, and it was a rich country.
Tell us about your education.
My education, which I got it very difficult, along of 8 hard years, led me to be a master in mechanical engineering.
Romania was under communist rule during your childhood, is that correct?
Correct.
How do you feel that communism affected your childhood?
Terrible in one aspect. What happened, my dad died during the war, and my mother married with the guy which asked her. She was alone with 2 kids, so she married a communist officer. So in our family it was no religion.
I can see that you're getting emotional.
Yeah.
How did communism affect your religion, the religion that you had originally
Well, we are not allowed to go to the church. Okay, this happened because I told you my father was a communist officer, superior officer. So we were not allowed to go to the church, and people were not allowed to have blessing of wedding in the church, and the church was restricted in service. Like over here, the priest can talk to the crowd, but over there it was not allowed the priest to talk to the people. So it was just a service with his back to the crowd, facing to altar, but was not allowed to talk to the people.
How did you feel when the wall fell?
Well, I was already here. Okay, I knew that the communist system is going to collapse because it was not natural. It was against nature. It was against God. So I knew that it's going to collapse. But the communists managed to raise up a new generation, and they teach them how to lie and how to steal officially. Okay? To give you a sample, the government was giving toilet paper just in the government companies, but not for the rest. So what people could do to have some paper, they were stealing from the company to take newspaper, toilet paper at home.
How did you feel about coming to America?
Well, I was a good engineer in Romania too. I made important projects, and after 3 years the communist leader came to me and he said, "You have to enroll in the Communist Party." And I said, "I'm sorry, I learn and I spend my life to be a good engineer, to help my country in engineering. I'm not interested in your politics." Okay? So my answer is definitely no. He became pale, he became mad, and he said, "As long as I am here, you don't have any future." I said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, right now you have the right to become principal engineer, and you are going to be denied." Okay?
So coming to America made you feel more secure.
Once they told me that I don't have a future over there, even if I was a good engineer, I had patents over there and scientific work. Okay, they told me I don't have any future. Right away I was thinking what to do. What happened? My grandfather lost everything. Okay, my mother could not achieve nothing. Okay, and now it was me, highly educated, my wife too, and 3 families had to struggle to raise 2 kids in a rich country.
How do you?
So coming to America, it was, I have to do that. When my parents hear about that, they start singing patriotic songs to me. I mean, my mother was singing about the country. They were thinking that I'm somehow crazy at 45 to drop everything, everything, and start life again in America.
How do you view the differences between the American government and the communist government?
It looks to me that the present government is on its way to make America socialist. At the beginning, the same was in Romania. First, they took all the guns away. Okay. Second, they took the gold away. After that, they promised to the poor people land and facilities, and they took from the rich people houses, and they made resorts for the working people. That was at the beginning, to have the support of more and more people to support them. But in time, they withdraw all that. They took away the land. They took away all these facilities for the workers. And the socialist communist system became a new kind of slavery. We were working with no goal in life. We were not allowed to buy a house, okay? And Romania, it was somehow superior in the communist system, because in Romania you could buy an apartment, but in Czechoslovakia, okay, you could not buy I talked to Czech people, and you could not buy an apartment over there.
Do you think America is on the right path, briefly?
Generally speaking, yes. From international point of view, America is doing by the tradition what's supposed to do, to push people to peace, to have peace. Okay, and America is fighting for that. But inside, what is doing right now is not on the right path. Okay, so what I mean by that, America should be what it was for the whole world, the star, showing the light. And that was because of the freedom. People are free to do whatever they want. Okay, personal enterprise, okay, and the government was helping the people which are daring to do. And once you are hardworking over here, you had everything you need, a beautiful house, cars, okay. I was so impressed, so amazed, okay. After a few years, after just 3 weeks in America, I had a car, which I could not have a car in Romania 10 years as engineer. Okay. After that, we bought a house in just 1 year. People from Germany and Japan, they buy a house at the end of when they retire. Okay, not in 1 year. There's no way for them. Okay, in America, nobody's asking you what is your age at the interview. In Europe and in Japan, the first question is how old are you? And if you are over 50, bye-bye, you cannot get a job. Okay? I have relatives in France, in Germany, I have friends in Japan. I know what I'm talking about. Okay? So America is #1 in the world, and after that it's an empty camp, and after that is coming Germany, Italy, France, and Japan. Okay?